I have my brother-in-law, which he's got a passion for fishing as well, and we have competitions in who catches fish. And yeah, we were out there one day fishing, and we only had could only afford a 14-foot boat that me and him built, and we're out there fishing for whiting, and this shark happens to come alongside the boat. So in a little 14-foot boat, no freeboard, nothing whatsoever, he starts yelling out "shark." So I've jumped out, where? And the next minute he's telling me that it's taking a chunk out of the back of the motor. But he was only joking. I almost jumped in the water and went for a swim. I actually built my first boat, a little 10-foot dinghy that I built, and the brother-in-law built the trailer for me, and we had Dad's auxiliary motor, so we used to get out there, out and about. And since then we've had about, I don't know, probably built and purchased about maybe 20 boats. So, and I think this one will see me out now. I've got everything that I want in a boat, so yeah. Left school at 18 and started an apprenticeship in a shipwright boat building. There wasn't many people that used to that were into that trade. There was only about 7 of us at trade school. But if I told you what I used to do hot bombs, and they used to blow up in the bloody fiberglass room with resin. If you got to put catalyst, which is a substance that actually makes the thing dry. Without that, it'll never dry. So we used to put too much catalyst in this bloody thing, and it used to just create a fire, just bomb. You couldn't do that. Like, I didn't blow the building where I was going to trade school. And everyone would say, "Oh, who's done that hot spot? Who's done that hot spot?" No, it wasn't me. Silly things, young and dumb. To be quite honest, whilst working at the place, there was a few issues I had, just conditions, things like that. Not being at such a big boat company, we used to, like in winter time, we didn't have a lot of jobs to do, so we'd get into other stuff like do fiberglass car spoilers, bathroom equipment, essentials. So it was slow in winter time, so that's why pretty much we had the boat show in June, July, in winter time, where we could get extra orders to produce boats and stuff. So yeah, so it was hard in those days, and you'd be laid off for a few weeks, and whilst there was work. So yeah, I knew the boat, this actual boat, that was probably, what is it, 1970, 1980 boat. So it's been out there for a long time. I think it was based off the 19R hull, and they've modified and put the extra pod and bits and pieces. And I always seen this boat in the water, the way it performed the genetics of the hull. It was a magnificent boat, just the way it planed off on the sea. When it first came out, it was more of a commercial boat where they used it for abalone, so you had compressors all over the boat. And so I always wished, I always dreamt of one day, working for Edencraft and designing the hull for the recreation fishermen. And unfortunately, I didn't get that chance to design that, but Edencraft now, the way they've designed their boat, it's for your average fisherman, that wants to go offshore, that wants to go out in the bay and do some fishing and enjoy it with their family. I love the boat, and I said one day I'll own this boat, and used to see it at the boat shows and say, yeah, what a beautiful boat. Couldn't knock anything about it. And to be quite honest, Mum passed away about 1.5 years ago, and she used to love going fishing with me. We used to go out in a little 10-foot boat out of Kirk's Point and catch how much whiting you wanted, and it was just quality time. Like I said earlier, it's just quality time, spending out with your family, with your best friends. And I said, life's too short. I said, I've got to buy this boat. So I've just gone ahead, spoke to Josie. She was really helpful, and we just went ahead with it. Let's go. Yep, my dream's come true now. So it's been a passion for a long time, and to get this boat, and it's finally happened. We bought the hull from Edencraft, and plenty of trips to Geelong, and I think lucky Grant still lets me in his business, because I used to come in and say, "Oh, not you again." No, I'm only joking. But Grant used to come in and say, "Look, this is what we've done on this stage of the boat," and we'd be looking at it, and I'd say, "Oh, I like this and I like that." So Yeah, no, it was fantastic. It was just enjoyable going up there and catching up with the Edencraft team, and like they made me feel like I was part of the family, you know, just part of the furniture in the place. So yeah, no, it was fantastic. I think he's got the same idea of what I have in fishing. He enjoys his sport, recreation sport, and he had ideas, and he actually gave me time where we spoke to get together about things, and he was telling me he's coming out with a new design mould that he's putting on the 233, and I might have gave him a few ideas. He gave me, actually, even being a boat builder, like, I mean, there's always someone that's always got different, comes with a different avenue and teaches you other things, you know, that you can get better out of your vessel. So he was fantastic to work with, and even Josie, you know, being a boat builder, the headaches I gave them, and you know, what's this and what's that, and they were there every night, every time I rang, with that much help, and yeah, no, they were fantastic. Darren, being an A1 sheet metal worker, designed all the stainless steel on this boat, so just to have it a little bit different from other Edencraft boats, you know, with our own design. I'm going to be making a chopping board for it.
It basically goes into the tube like that. It allows you to give a full strike without the butt getting caught. It's something that I've just developed, and I've found that these work really well, especially when you've got to strike really fast for whiting or snapper, you know, you can just reef that right out of there. We just finished fitting it off with a Simrad fish finder from C.H. Smith. Melton Marine fitted the motor.
Well, one good thing about Edencraft, they give you the opportunity of what trailer you want to purchase, motor-wise. That's something that I really like, because everyone's got their own liking to different outboards and trailer-wise. So Josie from Edencraft, she was more than helpful to help us in the way of picking trailers, boats, motor side to suit the boat and all that. So yeah, we were really happy. Love the black, favourite colour. So yeah, no, we like it pretty much plain.
We got the hull bare from Edencraft. It was sitting on the trailer, and then we just started fitting it off like ourselves. I put the Lone Star anchor winches, the boat catch, wired up all the brakes, wired up all the boat, compass, Simrad. Now the boat's actually finished as far as fit off goes. I'm just fabricating the stainless steel work. Another couple of months and I'll be there.
It's got the whole lot. So we're really
It's got all the bells and whistles that we need for offshore fishing.
You know,
we're pretty happy.
20 years ago they built this hull, and it was more used for commercial fishing, abalone diving, police used to use the boats. Now they've actually really, Edencraft, the family of Edencraft, they've really designed the boat for the family to go do their fishing, and it's just set up with all requirements. In the 6 metre range, you cannot beat this. There's a few boats in the 6 metre range that we believe are very good built. But being a boat builder and having a look at so many boats, I couldn't go over past the 6 metre offshore. The boat I'll be calling it SS Customs, because we're always modifying and changing things in the boat, so it'll be a little bit different Edencraft on the water. And it was great that Edencraft allowed me to modify that little boat with the boat just for our needs. So yeah. Yeah, we got to modify the shed to get the boat in. That's another problem, but the shed's too bloody small, so we're going to be in a bit of trouble there. But we'll work something out. As long as we got the boat, that's the main thing. They're the best. They're the best. You know, I've got a lot of passion towards Edencraft. You know, I wish I brought it with me, but I've got a piece of fiberglass. It shows you how thick a real boat's built. You know, where there's a lot of boats out there in the market that are nowhere near and built the right way.